Bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Back, 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 bring it. Look at all this, bring it back up, up, 'cause it's lit. Look at all these chicks, whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Back, 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 bring it. Look at all this, bring it. Keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Look at all this, bring it.
Now move your body, it's just a beat. Body. your body, it's just a beat. It's just a beat.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Season 4 of T-esports Championship. My name is Amy's House, I'm your host for this tournament, and today is the final day of the Brawl Stars stream from the studio, because believe it or not, next month you will be in Budapest, Hungary, watching the LAN Grand Finals, and we are going to see today which teams are going to be going on that trip. We have here our bracket, the best of 5 series today, and also for the finals. So the semifinals are as follows. The first matchup we have is ZZZ versus Ninjago, and the second matchup of the day will be White Dragons and PG Shadow, who have defeated Foot Esports yesterday with a 2-0. Wow, amazing, amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to see how these teams will play it out today. These 4 teams have already secured their piece of the prize pool, so they're all good. And with you today, again, will be your casters, Supreme Nexus and Smoto. They'll be guiding you through all the matches. And that is it, everybody. This is the last Brawl Stars stream from the studio. This week we've been having streams from Monday to Sunday. We're continuing. Tomorrow we'll be back with League of Legends, but today we are closing the chapter of the semifinals. We are looking for those 2 teams that will be going to Budapest, Hungary next month and trying to get that #1 spot. Everybody, good luck to all the teams, and stick with us. It's going to be a great day today of matches, and we'll see you with the first matchup, ZZZ and Ninjago, just in a couple of minutes.
Welcome everyone to Telekom Esports Brawl Stars Championship semi-finals is well underway. First match of the day is expecting us really soon. What can we expect to see today. Yesterday there were a few very tough matches. It was decided, but there were some very close calls. What can we expect today?
Hopefully we see those close calls again. I expect a lot of action. Triple Z and Ninjago were demonstrating both really strong cards, and I hope we have fun today.
Especially Ninjago with Symantec, long legacy in Brawl Stars esports. Let's see what will he bring today. Yesterday he was very dominant. I might say, in my opinion, maybe even the MVP of the series versus their opponent. Definitely player you need to keep an eye on, and you need to try to play around him as much as you can, because if you challenge him, if you try to put up versus him, you might get burned. So
Incinerated, yeah.
Definitely. First mode today will be Heist. A short info before we start is that semi-final matches are played as a best of 5 mode in best of 3 series. So a lot of matches are expecting us today. It will be very interesting to see what our players have ready for us. I see that the mode on the map is Heist. So it will be interesting to see what will they actually choose. Okay, Mina banned Cordelius and Lumi. Other
Cordelius
side, Lily, Miko, and the Choo-Choo guy. He's so annoying on heists because basically when he spawns, he's insta on the safe if he places the check marks, checkpoints correctly. So basically you cannot defend against him. It's so hard to pull it off. So they
Good ban.
definitely they did their homework and definitely turned off a potential insta spam damage on the safe. First pick Barry. He can heal, he can deal damage, he's a thrower, long range.
You remember the time in before quarterfinals when the ice cream cones were covering the whole map, and people couldn't even move with the skin he had. We had a lot of fun watching it. So it got burned in my mouth, in my mind.
When we are getting burned, Amber is also picked. She will definitely burn the entire map if they let her do her own thing. Melody is there as well. Let's see, they need something more tank here, I think, because Melody and Amber put out a lot of damage, but they are pretty squishy, and if pinpointed, put down correctly, they cannot last long on those saves. So let's see what do Triple Z boys have in store for us for the 2 remaining picks. Otis, okay, cool. Definitely Otis can deal insane amounts of damage and as well shut down one of the main damage dealers, because when he throws that starfish on your head, you cannot use anything of your abilities. So basically you are just silenced there in a corner without actually being able to do anything. A last pick I really like. He's a tank, he's strong, he's healthy, he can stun, he can cross the map in one go. Definitely one of the stronger tanky picks. We haven't seen him recently in the meta because he was kind of overshadowed by Lumi, by Hank, by Jae-Young, but he's recently showing up on those heist maps, and I think he can be a solid pick here as well.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Jae-Young in last matches. So this is a nice refreshment.
Yeah, this map is not perfectly good for Jae-Young because he needs to hide behind an obstacle, to have time to heal, to have time to recoup, to maybe choose the perfect opportunity to strike. We see the last pick for Ninjago. I think this is Kit, and let's see who is the third brawler. It's really hard to recognize them straight away with so many newer skins basically. It's hard to see, but I see that it's Kit, so it's okay. Let's see, Otis in the middle. Let's see, what will the tactics be? I think the right side is open. One of the brawlers from Team Ninjago can actually maybe try to go over there. Okay, the super is ready. Filippo going in, insane damage, double stun. They pinned him down, but 3 people were needed to take down 1 tank. And I think Symantec and Cappy could maybe play this a little bit better if Cappy got that super sooner and maybe went in, maybe tried to heal his tank, it would be a lot better situation for them. But now Cover is doing insane damage. The save got the shield, new mechanic, recently introduced into Heist. If you're not familiar, the shields can pop out randomly and just stop the enemy team of dealing damage. It's a mechanic that prevents team ending in just a few seconds, and we see that their save actually took more than 40% damage straight away, so that shield actually really benefited them. Okay, another time of one of the people from team Ninjago taken down. Simante tried to deal damage, but it's not looking too bright for team Ninjago at the moment. Kid has a super, Gordon Boy has a super as well. Kid going in, oh my god, amazing damage from Amber, but he was kinda blocked. A bad spot for him there. Now Ninjago has an opportunity. A few brief seconds to do something. Amber burning the ground, getting a bit of Filippo's damage, but I think they will need one more very strong push to actually finish this off. Kid going in, Cover is turning his super, trying to go to the save, but not actually being able, being blocked by Filippo. Symantec very low on HP. Will Covers be able to deal any damage? Shield activated, and this won't go as planned. They will need more time to finish this off.
They are in 1% lead, Triple Z, with their save on 51% of HP. I thought Amber will deal more damage with her after burn, but she isn't going for the save.
Let's see, 3 people on the save now. Can they do it in the time that is needed to damage the save? Shield activated, 24% on the team of Ninjago. Let's see, only a few seconds left, 1000 HP, and it's over. Finishing everything on Kit. Amazing jump, amazing juke. He just went on the side, dealt the final damage, and Team Triple Z got the first victory. It's the first round, but it's a great start, and if they continue like this, then nothing can stop them. Ninjago, I think they need to work on the synergy better. Their tank was constantly going in, stunning 2 people, dealing insane amounts of damage, but the follow-up was late, and that's what costed them the first round.
The other 2 teammates, yeah.
Let's see, this time will they swap something, will they change anything? Covers again trying with that Melody, trying to go on the save, trying to deal damage. Look how he's using the wall to get the cover, and now amazing damage. He's right on the save. Kid took down Cappy. Let's see what else can they do. Gordon Boy play a bit passively. He's just covering the ground with Ember, not letting anyone pass the middle, not actually dealing too much of the damage on the save, and I think that actually costed them a lot in the first round. Covers again on the save, dealing damage, taking down Symantec. Oh, Symantec actually took him down. I wasn't expecting this. Now Kit is in a big of a problem. Kit going down, Gordon Boy alone on the save, and if you let Amber even for a few seconds, save is already on 50% HP. Amazing damage. Let's see how long can they keep this up. Symantec with the hypercharge now versus 2 people in the middle, but Gordon Boy is very low. He has the super. He probably is using the casket right now, but he didn't get actually any damage. Oh my god, amazing jumps from Melody.
She's going for the win.
He did some damage but not being quite able to finish the save. Now Filippo trying to end it. Only 2% left. Will they be able to do it? Only 1 shot from Cappy will end everything. Cappy throwing the shot, and it's over. Yeah, very slipped through from the left side. Thrown on casket, the explosion was just enough to take down the save, and Team Ninjago is actually tying the score in the first map 1-1. We will get the decider match right underway. Same brawler, same map, same everything. Let's see who will take the first point. Definitely an amazing game so far. Let's see. Symantec in the middle. Filippo and Cappy have actually switched places. I think Filippo is actually handling covers much better than Cappy did. Cappy was just too squishy, and Melody could utilize those walls very in a very good way for her, blocking all the damage and actually jumping on the save, dealing insane amounts of damage in very short amount of time. Let's see, look at this. She's dealing damage, taking down the save, already 20%, and only few seconds after the game started. Gordon Boy is in trouble. Symantec trying to take him down, but not actually being able to close that gap Cappy having the super, will he go on the safe or will he decide to fight? Kit putting him down, Gordon Boy there to help, covers defending versus Filippo, which has been taken down, and now Triple Z trying to go into the charge and deal as much damage as they can.
Yeah, hopefully Gordon Boy comes somewhere near safe so he can burn it up.
And
Because
he's
that's
exactly doing it. The shield is activated. They expected it too much, and the shield didn't quite do anything, but at least they prevented leaking any more damage to the safe.
the
Oh my
covers
god,
with the double
covers!
kill.
The amazing double kill from covers. He's using the hypercharge as well. Let's see, can he take down anyone else? Super is ready. He can jump, he can go, he can deal insane amounts of damage. Again, the safe is already at half HP. He's still alive, still doing damage, but the shield was activated, and
The Gordon Boy was in the in the defensive on the other team, but still
definitely
the safe.
Triple Z are having trouble. Every time they attack, it looks to me that Ninjago defends it perfectly, and then in a second they're already dealing damage to the enemy
Yeah,
safe.
it counters. I think Filippo went backwards or Cappy, and while they were dealing with their safe, he was just
Now Filippo trying to end it. Symantec is there, only 7,000 HP left. I think it's over. Cappy finishing blow,
God.
and it's done. Heist goes to Team Ninjago. Amazing best of 3 series, definitely. Amazing turnaround from Team Ninjago. They dropped the first round, but stood strong, stood their ground. Shaken up a few places. Symantec not being able to actually do anything significant in the first round, but after that stepped up. Look at the damage on Symantec, almost 60,000. Amazing, amazing damage, and Filippo was insane with those hooks, with that damage. It was just well coordinated, well organized, and after that first round I think everything was clear for Ninjago. What they need to do, when they need to do it, and how to defend versus covers, who was actually still rewarded a star player even though his team lost. He was so good on that melody.
they adjusted really nicely when they switched places, Cappy and Filippo, and they managed to pull through. Good job, Ninjago.
Amazing win from Ninjago, and I think in this best of 3 series, I think it's very important actually taking the first victory, because it puts your team in such an advantage that even if along the way you make a few mistakes, drop a round or two, the pressure just doesn't build as much as if
When
you
you
lose the first map,
Yeah.
then you play the second. If you lose the second, then it's basically match point for the enemy team for the remainder of the series.
Yeah, such a big difference in mind.
Definitely. We
in
will
that
now
position.
see a Brawl Super Beach. Very cool map, a lot of covers, a lot of places to hide. And again, I expect a lot of tanks and a lot of rovers on the map. Let's see. Willow,
Interesting buns.
Cordelius, Mina. Okay. Willow definitely here. She can be very tricky here, because if she gets the tank who has the ball with the mind control, then the tank will just take the ball in his own goal and score without actually needing to do anything. So a lot of respect picks from Triple Z last time with the train guy, and now with Willow. Definitely they know how to place these maps. You can see the experience they have accumulated over the years. Definitely experienced players with a lot of Brawl Stars matches on their hands. Now Kit being banned. Kit was actually really strong last game, but not too damagey to actually be able to finish the safe and deal some damage. Hank also taken down. Hank is very strong here. Let's see Lumi. Definitely a no-brainer. I think Finks can also be good in some situations here. Definitely his damage is insane. Although there is a lot of obstacles, but maybe if paired with someone who can clear those obstacles, or if the starting time runs out and the obstacles clear from the map, then things can actually explode here. Let's see what will Triple Z pick as their first pick. Lumi, definitely a very, very strong brawler for this type of situations. Tanky, beefy, insane amounts of damage. A very fast brawler who can cover a lot of the map fast. It will be hard for Triple Z to pull this off. Definitely if they drop the first round. If they drop this round as well, it will be 2-0 in the best of 5 series, and Ninjago will only need one win, and basically if they win only one map of the remaining 3, it's over
It's over.
for Triple Z. Okay, Lou Bonnie. I like Lou here. We saw Lou yesterday on Brawl, and Lou was actually, I might say,
Lou was
the brawler
winning
who pulled the most kills and the
Yes.
most opportunities for his team to actually to score the goal.
Yes, his super where he goes under under obstacles and he can steal balls. He can do a lot of damage. He can isolate a player. He's just
Yeah, and especially both Bonnie and Lou open another opportunity for his team. Both of the brawlers can actually throw the ball, use the super ability, jump to the other side of the
Take
field,
the ball,
take the ball, and take it into the goal.
Exactly.
So that's
And I
another
think we
dimension.
saw that yesterday.
Yes,
I
we
think we
did.
saw exactly that situation. So hopefully they utilize the brawler power.
That's another dimension for the enemy team actually to care about, because even if you let one of the brawlers with super ability and the ball somewhere on the side, you always risk to receive that goal. And
Ooh,
Spike!
Spike.
Nice,
We haven't seen
nice.
Spike.
Spike actually is played, but very rarely. Brawl Ball is one of his, let's say, stronger sides, especially when there is a lot of obstacles, and both Bonnie and Lou cannot clear any obstacles on the map, so the final brawler will actually do a lot for Triple Z here. We'll see who will they pick, and Shade is also a great brawler here because he can just ignore everything, run straight for the goal, and just do damage behind the walls without actually being able to receive any damage, because both Lou and Bonnie need to have a clear sight, clear view on you to actually be able to damage you. So Shade is also a great pick here, and I really love the composition from Team Ninjago. I think this composition of brawlers matches really well with what they are trying to do versus the Team Ninjago, versus the Team Triple Z, who now has Symantec with Frank. I know personally that Frank is one of his favorite brawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has done amazing things on that brawler in the history of Brawl Stars, and I think there are a lot of his very cool plays on Frank. So let's see, will they be able to do? Oh my god, only few seconds after they started, I didn't even have the time to explain what will Symantec try to do on that Frank. Triple Z already scored a goal. A was just left alone for a few seconds, and him with Shade getting that ball. Look at this, Frank cannot be taken down. This is a perfect opportunity to him. If he receives the ball just a few meters from the goal, then he will just run straight to the enemy lines, and he has so much HP. Look at him, 15,000 health with that super activated with the stun. Oh my god, this is over. I think the first round is actually again going to Triple Z. Last time they also won the first round. This time again, amazing play for them. I actually thought Symantec will try more to defend, to use that super, to use that pressure and wide range of attacks that he has to actually block any tries or attempts to get that ball into the goal, but just he wasn't able to do it, and Symantec forfeited that second goal because he was just powerless to stop them. Now Filippo taking damage, Covers doing insane damage on Lumi. He's alone in front of the goal. Let's see, can Spike actually pass the ball? Shade is there looking for the opportunity. Shade can also throw the ball, go through the obstacles, pick the ball, and then try to score. Amazing 2 kills for Gordon Boy. He's very good on that Spike. One of the better Spike players right now in the Brawl Stars esports scene. Definitely one of his better brawlers, and look at the damage. Look how they are controlling the map, how they are throwing all those abilities on the enemy. Boys from Ninjago are having hard time even leaving the base. Frank now using the super. Shade went right in front of the goal, but he knew that he just won't have enough HP to survive with that ball, but they are still pressuring very hard. Shade using super again. One is taken down. Filippo low HP. Now they have an opportunity to score again. Frank won't be able to defend. Another goal for Team Triple Z, and I think this Brawl Ball is a perfect map for them because they play in such unity and such coordination that it's really hard to actually predict what they are trying to do and what will they do, because each of the players can actually take the lead, take the front step, take the front row, and lead their team to victory. Will Cappy have enough HP? Oh my god, 1 hit was needed for Cappy to be taken down, and Team Ninjago managed to score. But last time it was the same situation on the map, and Team Triple Z still managed to take the round. So let's see, can Ninjago defend?
This was amazing to watch. The Lou was almost taken down. It was taken maybe less than 500 HP, and he managed to score. Now they are
Definitely.
tied, and let's see if he can go to an extra round.
Yeah, Filippo now has a super ready, but I don't think he will actually try to do anything because both Symantec and Capi don't have theirs. Capi trying to charge that barrow ability, Symantec going onto Shade but not being able to take him down. Now finally taking him down, he has super, he needs only to stun Lumi and the goal is open. Gordon Boy protecting the ball, now throwing it back. Covers is the only one alive, so healthy, so strong, so beefy, such insane amounts of damage, but Filippo is taking him down. A, the only one left remaining. Will they be able to get the ball? 3 seconds left, the obstacles will break and we will have an overtime with whoever
All out.
scores the next goal wins the round. If Triple Z manages to score, they tie the score 1-1, but if Django wins, they will have match points till the end of the series. Filippo finally using that super, trying to deal as much damage, but not actually being able, taken down by A. Shade is amazing, he doing amazing amounts of damage in close combat. Symantec going down, probably only
Wow,
100 HP
Symantec.
left. Capi trying to protect the ball, Filippo is there. Oh my god, Triple Z are so close to scoring, but they just need one step closer to the goal and the
Symantec
opportunity
did
will rise.
a wonderful job defending there. I thought he's gonna die, but he managed to pull one brawler with him. He did such a nice job with the
Definitely. Now I think everything depends on Symantec, on that super. Will he be able to stun even 1 or 2 players? 10 seconds on the clock. Will it be a tie or will Triple Z manage to get this round as well? Filippo trying to deal as much damage. 5 seconds less. They cannot concede a goal. They definitely cannot give it now. Filippo with the super. He jumped
Oh
but
my
forgot
God.
the ball. Oh, but I think it was obvious that he just doesn't have enough time to even shoot the ball if he lands. So this one is a tie. We will have a repeat of this round and see can Ninjago tie the score or will Triple Z actually get this map and basically nullify that victory from the first map. Cover is actually doing insane work on that middle. Now Symantec going very deep. Oh my god,
Frank
slow.
fell
He
down
was
so
burned.
fast.
Oh, wow. Now Capi in an opportunity to score a goal. He actually went for the damage and Team Ninjago is scoring the first goal. This never happened so far on Brawl Ball. This is actually a good sign. Then Ninjago needs to be more aggressive. Symantec needs to take the charge. Symantec needs to soak all the damage and then Filippo and Capi, after everyone has been taken care of, have a clear opportunity for the goal. Let's see now. Filippo going in. Oh my god, this will be probably another goal and I think Ninjago will tie the score. Oh my god, the ball not going to Gordon Boy. Will he be able to defend
Frank will
it?
just
No,
go
versus Symantec. There is no chance to defend the goal and Ninjago is
He's
tying
back in the
this
game.
round. We will get a match decider game. Finally, Ninjago finding that strategy for them to be able to score goals. And
Yeah, they have
it's so
to be
simple.
more aggressive. They need to push through because when Symantec gets one brawler out of the picture, then they have the chance to utilize the victory.
Definitely.
And they did just that.
Again, Symantec leading the charge, trying to deal damage. He needs to charge that super and clear the obstacles. It will be much easier for his teammates to actually create some space around and be able to deal damage since both Capi and Filippo need a clear sight on the enemy. Now A doing amazing
She
work.
went too far
Almost
in. But he has the ball, he can attack. Did you see that now?
Yeah, Symantec has that super, but that obstacle can be taken down. He needs a clear sight on the enemy to be able to stun them and deal damage. Capi very low on HP. Symantec now trying to stun, getting A, but not being able to take him down. And another super has been charged. I think Gordon Boy should be the target, but he's actually going for A, taking him down. Filippo low on HP. I don't think he can actually do anything here. Gordon Boy, look how he's juking all those abilities. Now Symantec trying to help. Covers in a bit of a pickle situation. He's went down. Oh my god, they will be able to score. Oh, he was too respectful of that Filippo damage and just didn't try to pass the ball inside of the goal. I think this was the best opportunity so far for Triple Z and they blew it away. Let's see, will Covers be able to get the ball? If they get it, then A can, with that Shade, again try to maybe sneak into the base, sneak in the front lines of the goal and maybe get one tricky ball. I think everything Ninjago has to do now is just to defend. They don't need to rush it, no need to risk it. They can play safe, they just need to withstand 1 more minute without actually conceding a goal and the victory is theirs. And if they are leading 2-0 in a series like this, then the pressure builds up and Triple Z will maybe make more mistakes than usual. They will think about their picks more than usual, and with that pressure, it will be easier for them to actually make mistakes in the game.
Maybe Triple Z works better under the pressure. I don't know if you remember the first round versus Unlucky. Unlucky was actually leading, and then they managed to unbury
They turned the
themselves.
pressure into motivation.
Exactly. So what if they do that now?
Let's see, will Cappy be able? He just needs to save the ball. No need to play hero, no need to play the MVP. Just save the ball. 10 seconds remaining, and Ninjago will take this win as well.
They're going in. They are going in. Look at this.
They don't need to go in. They're just throwing the ball. I think Triple Z is well aware that there is no chance for that goal.
I told you.
Oh my god, amazing outplay from Team Ninjago. They actually surprised me. I didn't think they will actually pull this off, because I knew that they are in a much better situation than Team Triple Z, and they could just wait it out, go for another tie or something like that. But actually, this was so well thought through, because after the obstacles were broken, Team Triple Z were just forced to group in front of the goal, and even if one of the brawlers has fallen, which eventually happened, then the others were just dead targets, and Symantec, along with Capi and Filippo, actually took them down and scored a goal. So right now Ninjago is leading 2-0. Ninjago has 3 match points. Basically, even if they take only one map in the remainder of the series, then Ninjago is going to the finals. And actually will be enjoying in Budapest along with other team that join us today. So definitely they are in a good spot, both mentally and in game. And let's see, can they close this in 3 maps? Next one is Gem Grab Hard Rock Mine. We saw Gem Grab yesterday. What do you expect today?
I couldn't tell.
Maybe Tara?
Tara didn't do
very well
yesterday, but that doesn't mean she isn't.
But the entire composition was actually focused around Tara, so it was very hard for him to be able to put up with the damage and both map control.
Definitely ground control brawlers will be picked here. We'll see the bans. See, Crow is banned, Bonnie is banned,
Janet as well. Let's see what will be the bans on the side of Team Ninjago. They are in such a good spot, such a good situation. Symantec actually, I think how this series is progressing, Symantec is playing better and better. Every round he's more present, dealt more damage, engaged more fights, got more kills. He just started warding up slowly, and I think this is maybe Ninjago's time to actually stop all the talks, stop all the shenanigans, just focus on next game and finish this quickly and secure their spot in Budapest.
Yeah, let's see if Symantec lives up to his name. You did say a lot of good things about him, so hopefully
he's definitely a household name in Brawl Stars esports, definitely player you cannot ignore. He was around for so many years in such a great teams, and he actually is always performing on the top level. Basically, I never watched a game where he didn't have any impact or just didn't show up that day. So definitely a player you need to respect always and on every brawler. Let's see, will we be able to actually see the picks, or
we're getting teleported, right?
Or we are turning it into the game straight away. Okay, it will be skateboarding time, tank, full HP, getting over the walls, dealing insane amounts of damage. Yesterday, where he was picked, the team has won. Ruff's Shade. I don't know about Ruffs. I'm not really a great fan, but actually seeing Ninjago pick them, then it must mean that Ruffs is actually great on this map and they are seeing something I clearly don't. I see Trunk and Tara. Tara definitely amazing here. Lumi, I like Lumi pick. I think now everything is more clearer. Ruffs will play middle, trying to deal as much damage as he can. After he gets the super, he will boost Lumi. Lumi will just charge straight in, deal as much damage as he can, and buy time for Ruffs to get those gems and run straight to the base.
And the Shade's obstacle ignorer, brawler.
Maybe even Shade takes the middle, but I don't think that they will forfeit it to Lumi. Symantec with that Trank already getting the kill. Oh my god. Symantec insane, now charging in, doing more damage, taking down the second brawler, already 2 kills for Symantec, and Cappy, he was just standing there with the Tara and taking
Oh my
those
god,
gems.
and the save.
A on the shade now, taking down Cappy, taking the gems, and the situation turned around in just a few seconds. Now Symantec will probably need to have more kills. He's alone now versus 3 people, so I don't think he will charge so easily this time. Covers actually going down. Tara using those shades, A picking the gems. Will Filippo be able to chase him? I don't think so. Shade is so fast when everything is up. Now Symantec dealing damage. One more remaining. Let's see, can they retake those gems that were stolen away? A very low on HP, but Tara doesn't have a super and just can't pull them away
Filippo
yet.
is,
But
playing-
only one super from Tara is enough for the game to be completely turned around. Look at Symantec going already on covers. Oh, such high amounts of damage. Even though he was taken down by Gordon Boy, I think he did his job here and just opened the map and took down the main threat that was on Team Ninjago. Again, Ninjago attacking.
Symantec-
Symantec is constantly fighting. He's constantly creating pressure,
putting
and
pressure, yes.
I think this is a big mistake for Team Ninjago. Triple Z has 14 gems, and I don't think the Team Ninjago can actually get this one back. Tara doesn't have a super. Tara doesn't have a clear opportunity to pull down the gems. I think Symantec maybe overdid it a bit. Maybe he
I
got
think
too
Filippo
hectic.
is playing too passively on the right side. I didn't see him utilize any moves. I didn't see him helping his team.
Great
He's-
observation.
Yeah, he is just being there, taking a lot of damage, but not doing anything in particular.
Yeah, definitely. If he was actually trying to help Symantec, even with those bad engages that he took, that were obvious, I think then Ninjago would actually have much
he
better
has,
chance.
Yeah, he has 10,000 HP to take, and he would help his team a lot.
Definitely. Even if he
So-
mitigated some of that damage, it will greatly help his
Exactly.
team. So I think that strategy will change because we already saw Ninjago dropping the first round 2 times. Maybe just they need some time to warm up, to get how the enemy is playing.
Yeah, to get the synergy going. yeah.
Definitely. Now Gordon Boy taken down by Symantec again. Symantec has a grudge on Gordon Boy today, as it may seem. Now let's see, will Covers take the boost? Yes, he's now insane with the damage both and HP. And Team Triple Z is again in the leading seat here. 6 games on their head. Cappy not being able to actually do anything significant. Now Filippo and Symantec try to deal damage. One Brawl taken down.
this
Oh, Shade with the damage behind the wall. Now not fearing Tara as well, trying to get her, but 3 gems were actually saved from this engage. If Tara didn't escape without 3 gems, then Triple Z would have this round and actually an entire map. Let's see, will Gordon Boy be able to do damage before being taken down? Symantec low on HP, Filippo as well. Cappy not having that super again. We didn't see even, I think, one super from him. He needs to maybe sacrifice his life one time to charge that super and to try to pull everyone back. Still not having it. Filippo being able to stop the count. Symantec from the right side, I don't think they are aware that he's
will
here. He's
engage
going.
and no one is here
Oh,
to
will he
protect
get
him.
any help? Gordon Boy down. Covers very low. Filippo is there. Will Cappy be able to do anything? Oh my god, Cappy was playing so passively. Symantec again with the damage. 7 gems are down. Will Symantec be able to evade it? No. But actually Cappy might get the last remaining gem. Filippo there to defend it. 10 gems are on the head of Team Ninjago. And let's see, will they be able? They need one more gem. I think 7 are in their base. Symantec doing damage. Gordon Boy there to support. Not being able to deal damage. Now they need 2 gems. Symantec going in, one brawler going down. A is only a sliver health left, but it won't be enough. Ninjago actually done this amazingly. And just like the last time, they did their mistakes on the first round, but actually they learned a lot from it. And do you see how they switched Symantec and
Filippo?
Yes, they changed
And
size.
Filippo was a lot more engaged.
A lot
in
more
the
active,
fights.
yeah. And actually, Symantec versus Gordon Boy, it's maybe 5 or 6 kills this map that happened on Gordon Boy. Symantec again in the back line, behind covers, trying to deal damage. Now Gordon Boy actually being able to take Symantec. Filippo is down as well. Cappy is the only one remaining, and we still have yet to see a super from Cappy.
That's third time we're seeing this
Yeah, I
map
just
and
hope he realizes that maybe
the
risking
king.
his life one time in the early stage of this gem grab for that super to actually be charged, and now it finally is. Let's see, did he already use it? Yes, he pulled the gems back to his base. I don't think it was the great opportunity to actually use it because he didn't actually benefit greatly from it. Maybe better to save it for later, but let's see. I'm definitely sure that Team Ninjago knows what they're doing, and that this has some greater meaning. Gordon Boy taken down, A being forced to retreat. Covers very low on HP, Filippo not being able to take him down. Capi actually charged his super, lost the gems,
my goodness.
but if he responds and comes in time, then he can just get them back. Filippo
So
there.
Covers was low on HP, 3 brawlers around him, and he managed to kill 2 and stay alive. How does that happen?
A very, very good play. Covers is definitely a great force to be reckoned with. On the side of Triple Z, now they only need one jab. Will Tara
Capi
be
was
able to
taken
pull
down
anyone? I
again.
think he... Oh, he used the super. Oh, I thought the super was available. 50 seconds on the timer. Symantec is the man to watch right now. On that trunk, he actually needs to be able to pull out a miracle. Filippo going on covers. Covers doesn't have any gems. They need to take down at least Gordon Boy, but all the gems are already in the base, and Ninjago just doesn't have enough time. Triple Z are back on the map, and they are actually taking a map for themselves. A is the star player. He definitely dealt the most damage. Gordon Boy and Covers did their due diligence, but Covers was amazing. Look at the damage. He dealt more damage than probably entire team of Ninjago. But
Together.
I told you that this will probably be a game around Covers with that Ruff's super buffing him, boosting his damage,
exactly.
boosting his HP. It was so easy for him to stand in the middle of the map and deal such high amounts of damage. I really like the composition from Team Ninjago, but that Tara on Capi just didn't make any impact.
Yeah, saving ultimate for later and then using it when the no gems were available, and I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't see enough from Capi.
it's easy to say that, oh, Capi actually thrown this, he should save that ultimate, but also Team Triple Z actually played great around that ultimate. They maybe even forcefully let themselves die some situation for Capi to use the super, and then after when he needed, they just scattered on the map, didn't create any great opportunities, and then even if Capi had super on him, he just couldn't make any impact. So actually I think it was more of a Triple Z playing amazingly and respecting the Tara ultimate than it was Capi just not being able to pull everyone back.
Yeah, they are doing good under pressure.
Definitely.
They are confirming that right now.
Hideout is the next map. Bounty. Again, Team Ninjago has a match point, but Team Triple Z actually took down their first victory, taken the map for themselves, have won on their score, and basically it's their time to show up or wave farewell from this competition, because now is the chance. Every point is a match point for Team Ninjago, and they just need to bring their A game if they haven't already. Jae Young and Kaze. Bell as well. Bell is great here, especially with that damage boost. Bell with Kaze. Kaze, you know how movable she is, how insane
agile
amounts of
Kaze
damage she's
is.
doing. Yeah, and with being marked by Bell's super, then you just need like 2 or 2.5 shots to actually take down entire brawler with Kaze. So that will be a very tricky situation for Team Triple Z to handle with. But this is such an open map, a lot of engages, a lot of places to actually create something out of those engages, and let's see how will they utilize it. Again, Team Ninjago only needs one more map to progress to the finals, and let's see how will they do it. I think bans on the team of Triple Z are actually bugged. We are not seeing any brawlers being put there, so let's hope something will show up. I'm really eager to see. Is maybe Piper taken out? Tick. Oh, Melody and Jean. Oh, they are going for the team fight. Basically, none of the brawlers is actually great here, but when 3 of them are combined and in battle, then they can actually beat every opponent. And I think that Team Ninjago is actually play this map as most people would do. That is long range brawlers and 1 versus 1 situations. Melody being the final pick. We are seeing Buster Bonnie and the guy with the cassette, the tank, which we saw last game. Filippo was playing him. Let's see. The star is in the middle and only one pick remaining. Gus. Okay, I love this. I love this in a response to their composition, because even if they took one very long range brawler, someone with very high damage, they just wouldn't be able to contest this team composition of Triple Z in a team fight, because look at them staying,
they are staying
one
together.
another, trying to create the opportunity. Covers can instantly jump on anyone with that melody. Jaeyong joining, healing, dealing damage, and Jin actually providing that utility support and being able to pull someone out. So as we are seeing, Ninjago has split up, everyone has their own side, but Triple Z is countering that perfectly with team play. So 1 kill on each side so far, and the blue star is actually on the team Triple Z. But Ninjago has a star more, but I don't think this will end here. They will definitely engage a lot more times. Now Gene, a bit of a pickle situation, only 700 HP left, and Symantec win the snipe. Amazing. Gus not being able to put out high amounts of damage. It's really tricky to hit those balloons next to the wall, but he actually managed to sneak one in, and Team Ninjago got 2 kills from last 2 engages. Let's see, will Covers be able to go in? He doesn't have a super. Gordon Boy is already there to support. Now 2 hits have been made. Filippo very low in HP. Filippo will definitely go down. Now will they be able to take down Symantec? But kill for kill is still a better situation here for Ninjago. Cappy very passively staying in the corner. Now finally getting that super, and basically whoever gets hit by super will be the main target of Team Ninjago. Jin has that super. Will he decide to pick Filippo, or will actually go for Symantec? Now I think Filippo is in a very bad situation. He has been taken down. So another kill for Team Triple Z, but they still miss 1 star. And now 15 seconds left. Team Triple Z will need to charge in, will need to go. This is actually a team composition for that kind of situation. Cappy is the target, taken down. Filippo got 1 kill back. The blue star is still on Team Triple Z, and they need a kill. Oh my god. Right in the middle of the base, with 10 stars, with that blue star, and Team Ninjago just didn't have enough time to finish them off. And I might say this was a bit of a lucky victory, because that blue star stayed on the Team Triple Z from start to finish.
And they were in the middle of a great fight. I mean, they were there in each other's faces. This if this lasted like 3 seconds longer, maybe we'd see a different end.
Definitely very lucky for Ninjago. If they had 2 more seconds, I think the situation would be different. But right now I see Bell struggling against Gordon Boy. He has just too much HP for her to handle. Oh my god, Filippo actually suicided, or he was actually pulled by Jin. I didn't saw that he has his super. If it was a pull, then it was a great play.
It seems to me like Symantec is leading their team and Covers their Triple Z, and it's all around those 2 players. They are like Covers just went in, took down 2 brawlers like it's nothing.
Triple Z, I think there was an error or something like that, because we are back in the studio. No, okay, everything is resumed. I thought since there were so many kills, maybe something was wrong, someone disconnected or something like that, so they just decided to duke it off in the middle. But we are back in the match. A has a super. Let's see, will he decide to pull anyone? Yeah, he has a clear shot on Haze. Will he be able to pull her? No, he will probably go for Symantec, but they have a lot more stars, so the pull is not actually needed. Covers very low in HP. Will he be able to run away with his life? Kaze throwing the super now, probably going in. 40 seconds left. Now they need all 3 kills. Kaze doing insane damage to Gordon Boy, but he has taken down. Symantec doing damage, being pulled by Jin, not being able to be taken down. And Team Ninjago with 21 star is winning this round.
Did you see that?
Oh my god.
He got pulled. I thought he's done for, and he managed to kill those 2 players. This
Such
is
an amazing play for Symantec. I definitely thought when they pulled them, he's done for. It's over.
Exactly.
Team Triple Z has it. Everything is in their hands. But amazing play for Symantec. He actually stayed alive.
And they're
took a
actually
kill.
back in the game now.
They are right back into the game. I think this more aggressive style of Team Ninjago is actually proving to be better for them, because then Triple Z just doesn't have enough time to organize the team fight correctly. They need to go in with Jae Young, soak the damage, then covers going from the side, putting 3 shots on someone, activating those orbs that are dealing damage, and then wrecking the enemy team. If Team Ninjago actually attacks first, which they did in the last situation with Filippo, then the opportunity for them is much greater than usual. Also, we are seeing Kapi with it well, rotating to the other side, sticking with the team, and just supporting with the damage, because I think he's not a weak link, but definitely the most easiest brawler to pick off if the team fight actually arises. He just doesn't have any shield, any protection, any heals, and it's easy for them to take him down. And I see covers already trying to do it.
He's lurking.
Definitely,
He's
Filippo
waiting for
has been
Kapi to
taken
fall.
down. 2 stars on the try side of Triple Z. 50 seconds left. Now covers a bit overstayed, but he got the super in the right time and can just evade anything. Symantec, Winded Gus trying to stay alive. Healing up. Filippo has the super. He can go in, but they need a shot from Bell. That super will definitely improve their chances. Cover, seeing Bell alone, and Symantec low HP, but
my God,
Kapi
Kapi!
with amazing snipe now. Filippo trying to do. Oh, amazing pull from Jean, and Team Triple Z is back in the saddle. They still have the lead. 2 stars leading. 20 seconds left. We will see another great team fight, and this will be another coin flip of a fight for either of the teams. 50 seconds left. Kapi needs to make those shots. Shots are done on covers. Covers low HP. Only 2,000 left, but not
Cover
being able
needs
to
to
finish
fall.
it. Symantec went in, took the kill. Now they have enough stars. 3 seconds remaining, and it's all over. Team Ninjago are going to the finals. Oh my god, what a play in the end. Actually, the Bell, Kapi on the Bell, was the man of the match in the last fight. He actually did the right amounts of damage, took the right shots on the people, just opened the opportunity for his team to go in, and when they went in, it was so easy for Symantec and Filippo to actually finish the job, pull the plug on this team, and Team Ninjago is actually in the finals. Best of 5 series is over. Triple Z managed only to take 1 point or 1 map, but they actually pulled strong today. It was close till the end, even in the first round, which kind of easily went to Ninjago. They still had their time to play, to show their moves, to show the brawlers. The bans were great, everything was great, but Ninjago was just, let's say, 1 step better today, and that really showed on the last map when they were maybe in the worst situation, when the team composition of T-Triple-Z was much better than theirs in team fighting. They basically pulled out a team fight, and
They shut down their team play like it was nothing.
they took them down in their own game.
Yeah.
So that's our first semi-finals match. Team Ninjago is going to Budapest. Right now we are going on a short break, but before that Amy will announce the next semi-final match. So don't go anywhere, stay with us. We'll be right back with more amazing Brawl Stars matches.
Hey everybody, we got our first finalists of Brawl Stars. Ninjago, congratulations. Wow, that was so tight. That was so close. ZZZ played really well. I mean, they did get to secure a piece of the prize pool just by being in the semifinals, because the first 4 spots are the ones that are awarded. But of course, the experience that we want, it's not even about the prize pool. It's about playing in front of people. It's playing with your teammates side by side, seeing your opponents, seeing their faces. that is what it's all about. So really the biggest prize here is going to the LAN Grand Finals in Budapest, Hungary, and that is what Ninjago will be doing in November next month. Now we are looking for that second team that they'll be playing against, and the next matchup we have is going to be White Dragons and PG Shadow. PG Shadow, who defeated Foot Esports in the quarterfinals amazingly. So we are so excited to see what's going to happen now. Coming up, White Dragons and PG Shadow. Stay with us and see you in a couple of minutes with the draft.
Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Back, 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 bring it. Look at all this, bring it back up, 'cause it's lit. Keep it cool, eyes cold for the shit. 'Cause I'm ballin'. Look at all these chicks. Whip it up, all these rocks on my wrist. Bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it back, 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 back. Bring it, keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Back, 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 bring it. Look at all this, bring it. Keep it back, 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 back. Look at all this, bring it. Look at all this, bring it.
Now move your body, it's just a beat. It's just a beat.
Welcome back to the studio. Brawl Stars Telekom eSports Championship semi-finals. PG Shadow versus White Dragons. PG Shadow actually won yesterday. They had to play their match off stream because one of the players couldn't make it in time, and both teams agreed to play it off stream. So PG Shadow, we will see them for the first time today or this weekend. They actually cleared the maybe favorites for the tournament 2-0. It was an easy job for them. So they are coming into this match as big favorites versus White Dragons, who actually played really well yesterday.
Yeah, they were amazing not only yesterday. 2 weeks ago, they were also dominating. I was actually surprised PG Shadow managed to put Foot Esports down. I mean, they were 2023, 2021 champions. But okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see if they can.
Ring of Fire Dueling Beetles is the map. Rough Skit being taken out. Byron as well. Lumi, Mina from the other side. So a lot of tanky brawlers, a lot of beefy brawlers, and this is a great opportunity for someone to pick who?
Kaze.
Finks. Finks.
The next pick.
His pick. Oh,
say.
what a predict. Oh, I'm so
Cordelius
good at this game.
Oh,
Cordelius is the next brawler. And let's see what will now boys from White Dragon take. Let's see. Definitely White Dragons have they're in a pretty tight spot right now because they probably expected to play versus T-esports, maybe even secretly prepared for this match, maybe even strategized a bit, but after yesterday, then they are faced with completely new team, new on the scene, newly formed, with some familiar faces, yes, but they just wasn't expecting this because I think when they saw the bracket for after the groups, they definitely
they
knew.
immediately said, okay,
Yeah, if we want to go to the finals, we need to beat T-esports. And right now, this might be a very good situation for them because if they prepared for T-esports, then they definitely practiced a lot. But right now they are playing versus Team PG Shadow, and do they actually know what to expect? I see PG Shadow definitely knows the meta, knows what to take. Both Cordelius and Fix were great, didn't same amounts of damage, and are fairly tanky when getting those 1-1 situations. Louis the neck brawler, and let's see Hank. Okay, they needed a tank. Hank is the tank.
Tank the Hank.
What will the last pick from Team PG Shadow be? Will they take a glass cannon, some high amounts of damage? Oh, Lou is actually very, very good brawler on these types of maps because he throws big ring, slowing everyone down, freezing all the brawlers, and actually with that super and with that star power that actually boosts those frozen targets, freezes them faster.
Yeah, ground
it's
control
really,
to
really
major
hard
low.
to play versus them, especially on this map because there's, as you can see, a lot of covers, and both Finks and Cordelius want to go into battle, want to take the charge and want to take all the targets on them, and that is a perfect opportunity for Lou to actually take care and take control of the map. Bojan, Marco and Alka. Alka versus Salty, Elix V, Affair and Shadow. Let's see.
Shadow with the star, please.
Shadowy Star. Shadow, only one remaining. White Dragons actually starting strong. Already 30% of the ring being charged. Not looking good for Fiji Shadow in the first few seconds, but that's just until the supers are charged. We're seeing things on the left start charging, going inside, teleporting back. Marco very low on HP, but that is a Hank. You need to hit him more than few times to actually be able to take him down. And now PG Shadow taking the middle of the map, but the ring is already charged halfway to the White Dragons' victory. Will they be able to regain the spot? Let's see.
I think they'll recuperate now.
They don't need to rush it, they
the
don't need
plan,
to
exactly.
lose their head. Lou is inside, but not being able to aid each damage. And the Lou now actually throwing those icy rings, slowing everyone down, freezing everyone. You can even see the freeze meter, Hank being close to be
Salty
stunned.
just went back doors and killed two of the brawlers.
Yeah, all PG Shadow needed was actually the first Lou super. When you throw down the first one, the second one charges so much faster, and after Lou starts spamming those icy walls, icy prisons, then it's so easy for them to control the map and to control the outcome. And we see they are already in the lead with 80%. They only need to stay strong for a few more seconds. Affair actually not being taken down, only 8% left, and I think PG Shadow, after they got the reins of this map, executed perfectly till
Amazing
the end of it,
comeback.
and PG Shadow is taking down the first round. Not over yet. White Dragons will have one or two more opportunities to challenge PG Shadow and actually take a map back. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean they went aggressively at first, and then the PG Shadow just dominated the rest of the game.
This will be probably the same situation because what they need for starters for this composition to actually work
to charge
is
first
that
ultimate.
lose super, exactly. And also things to get that super, that damage. Again, we are seeing White Dragons contesting the middle, charging the ring, dealing insane amounts of damage. Alka being the first man on the battlefield, but same thing happened last time, and I see Shadow slowly but surely charging that super, and I think next time they see him, they will already be covered in icy walls. Only I think one more hit is needed for his super to charge, and he has it now. The super is on the ring. They need to regroup, they need to retreat, and that is the opportunity when PG Shadow goes in, puts their
This is amazing.
head on the ring, and just never leaves.
So the
Salty 48 HP, not being able to be taken down. Aferdi is the only one left.
Oh,
and I think
Alcalca took him down just
this
now.
is looking much better for White Dragons now because Lu doesn't have his super 70% charge. They knew exactly what PG Shadow will do and they responded as they should. Now taking the middle, 85% left. PG Shadow needs to make a move now. They need to go all in, they need to do damage. Will they be able to do it? Or White Dragons die the score, 95%. Hank is very healthy, Boyan is there healing him. This is over. Oh my god. White Dragons securing a win versus Team PG Shadow, and after that pretty dominant round for PG Shadow, White Dragons have proven to be a worthy opponent and a worthy contestant of our Brawl Stars tournament. So definitely we have another interesting match ahead of us today.
They utilized this win so perfectly. They knew what PG Shadow will do, and they just countered them like they should have in the first round.
Definitely, let's see. Salty Shadow, Lava Fair again trying to charge the supers. This time White Dragons are not so eager to go into the ring until everyone has been dealt with. A Lava Fair, very low on HP, Shadow as well. Salty actually going in alone, not the best opportunity to go in. Hank charging the attack but being frozen. Now the super is down and PG Shadow is looking much better in this round than the previous one. They have control, they have rollers in place, they have Lu charge another super which has been already thrown down, and if Lu actually keeps this up then PG Shadow will have much easier time finish this, but it's not over yet. There is a lot of time on the clock and a lot of percentages to be collected in the ring.
Yeah, they can go slow now. They have to give everything they have. Now the White Dragons are again taking over the center.
Another great opportunity for White Dragons. One brawler has been taken down. They have a lot of time on the middle now. Oh my god, great ultimate from Alcalca. He actually avoided Salty's damage and took the brawler in the meantime. Now Salty going again. Lava Fair is there to support. That thing super has been thrown down. Hank taken down. Alcalca is the next one, but he actually managed to escape. Boyan very low on HP. Now
Marco is putting so much pressure with his bubble in the center of ring. They are afraid to come because he deals massive amount of damage when it's charged up.
definitely, let's see, Lu, will he be able to charge the super? If he is able, then it will be all different kind of situation. Marco being stunned, will Salty be able to do enough damage? Yes, Shadow is there to support him. The jump was not quite enough to finish the deal, but at the end Shadow was there to help his friend, and now Lava Fair being taken down. Oh my god, White Dragons are in opportunity to take this round home. Only 10% left. They have Boyan, which is a healer, and I don't think PG Shadow will be able to take them off this ring. Oh my god, what a turnaround. PG Shadow started so strong, but White Dragons had enough time, damage, control and focus to actually turn this around and get the first map on their hand. Amazing plays from Boyan. He was there supporting, healing, covering the map, and next with Alcalca and Marco they actually managed to surprise PG Shadow, and after they adapted to their playstyle, completely turned the outcome of this map.
This was amazing play. Good job, Team White Dragons. They surprised me. I really thought PG Shadow will put up a greater fight than this because they actually managed to throw out T-esports, which were our favorites. So yeah, this surprised me.
Definitely amazing outcome for Team White Dragons, and they only need to keep it up. They only need to do it 2 more times and they are in the finals.
Yeah, easier said than done though.
Budapest tickets will get pre-ordered and booked, and the trip is ready. They just need 2 more maps. Knockout, Gold Arm, Clutch will be the next map. Interesting map, a lot of covers, very open map. A lot of brawlers can actually work here, and both sides are covered in brushes, so a lot of opportunities for some sneaky brawlers who actually like to hide and then surprise you with the instant attack. So let's see what brawlers will be banned, what will be open and taken. Definitely I think that PG Shadow was even surprised with this victory because they did a clean sweep yesterday. They didn't lose even one map from T-esports, and right now they are in a
bit of a bad situation because they are already losing a map and we just started.
And they actually put a team together that could work perfectly against the White Dragons team, but the White Dragons were just utilizing their powers more efficiently.
Definitely. Kaze, Kit, Mina, Squeak being taken out. Definitely we saw Squeak yesterday, but I don't think he was actually able to make an impact in that map. Now I see that White Dragons are actually contesting Byron every time he's open. He's such a great healer, such a great damage dealer, and that super, every time he has it, is basically a destroy button on everyone that has low HP, and it's so easy to hit because he has such a wide range of attack, can be thrown over walls, and basically it's a big target on someone's head. As soon as their health drop, he throws it down and takes the kill for his team. Let's see, they definitely need a tank, or they will play a tank if they have Byron. And let's see who will be their damage dealer. So far, PG Shadow have opted for Jae-Young.
Jae-Young,
And Ruffs.
usual pick. Usual pick lately.
I wonder, will the third pick be Lumi? Will they opt out for two tanks, because we saw how Lumi is strong when boosted with that Ruffs super and that power up ability? Or will they probably go for one long range damage brawler? But first we need to see the two picks from Team White Dragons. Let's see. Definitely one of the brawlers needs to be a tank, since they also have Jae-Young versus them, and Ruffs can be also very supportive brawlers. Yeah, Buster, amazing pick. Great versus Ruffs, can deflect all those shots and just create opportunities for his team. Hank.
Oh, Hank the tank.
Okay, two tanks.
Yeah, like you said, two tanks are in play. Russ will boost them. We'll see how the White Dragons will respond to that.
Oli is the brawler, the tank we are actually mentioning more times today.
The cassette one.
Yes, the cassette one, that is Oli. I always forget his name. And the one with the no on his head is actually Meeple.
I will call him No.
No, Mr. No.
Mr. No.
Mr. Meeple, he's an arcade brawler that likes playing video games and is coming from the digital world. Let's see now what will their strategy be. I see that Team PG Shadow is hiding in the right side, and Team White Dragons is actually trying to find them, because I think they have much more opportunities for being able to deal damage. Meeple can go over the walls, create an arena, and just took down whichever of Team PG Shadow decides to fight him. Boyan will have a hard time here actually being able to hit anything because of those walls.
Yeah, these sushi walls are really going on my
But
nerves.
if they go in, I think they have more opportunities for the damage, because they can sustain a lot longer because of those heals, and with that Buster super they can actually reflect more shots, so they just need a good spot to start the fight. And if one of the brawlers has been taken down, then it will be all open for White Dragons. Let's see. Shadow charging that attack. PG Shadow actually playing much more aggressively. I see Marco is very low. When they get that Ruffs super, I think they will probably boost Hank. And if Hank Zoe, okay, Buster is in, the shield is activated, only low HP left. Oh my god, Buster has been taken down, and the others will suicide. White Dragons has lost first round, but they still have one more chance remaining to secure this map or to prolong the fight. It was a bit unlucky for them, because the Hank was just in the perfect spot when the map started shrinking, and just couldn't do much. Oh, Hank is very low now. Will they be able to do it? Byron with that super, but not being able to deal enough damage. Jae-Young actually healed him a lot.
So much healing done in these 2
But
seconds.
they are in a pretty bad situation. I think they should charge now. They should attack. They should not let them recoup and recover, because the map will start shrinking soon, and then they will just be forced to engage them, to fight. Raf's in very bad situation. Raf has been taken down, and White Dragons did exactly what they needed to do. Taken down one brawler, got the 3 versus 2 situation. Now, even with those heals of Jae-Young, I don't think Hank and Jae-Young have enough damage to finish this off. Boyan hitting a few shots, amazing damage being done. Shadow not being able to heal. It's only a matter of time before map starts shrinking, and PG Shadow is forced to fight.
Yes, this is.
Salty being forced to suicide, and we are back on square one, back on ground zero. Let's see who will take the third and final round. If White Dragons manage to do this again and take down Ruffs early,
But
it's
much more nerve-wracking than the.
definitely. But those heals are so strong from Jae-Young. You can see that Hank was basically evaporated. And they just couldn't take him down till the end of the map. Now again he has 3000 HP, but look, his HP not going down. Oh my god, amazing damage from Alka. Marco now taking Ruffs, and Salty is the only one left. White Dragons are taking the first round. Amazing knockout from them. Such great adapting to the playstyle of the enemy. You can see how PG Shadow actually dominated round 1. They wanted to wait, wanted to see that map shrinking, and when it shrunk, then they just attacked and finished the job. Right now,
It's like they were trying to see what will they figure out, what will they plan B, and they in the second round countered, and in the third round they won.
definitely, I like that White Dragons aggressive style of play, because they are just not allowing PG Shadow to think, to recoup, to get their supers. They are just forced to go, because I don't see anyone from the side of PG Shadow, any of the brawlers, not being able to deal high amounts of damage in fast amounts of time. Yeah, and that is what is actually holding their team back. The more time you give them in the fight, the more stuff will they do, and White Dragons need to end this in the fastest time possible. So let's see, Alka has that super, he can actually return those shots now. Marco trying to heal, Boyan is actually supporting him. Oh my god, Alka very low, the shot has been missed. Marco there to support. Oh my god, this was so close for White Dragons. The map has started shrinking. Alka is still in trouble, Boyan needs to heal him. Does Boyan have a super? Not yet. But I think the White Dragons are now in much tougher situation,
Marco.
because look at the positions of Team PG Shadow. Now both are alive, and Boyan is being forced to end his brawler's career in the smoky shadow of poison.
In the Shadow realm.
It's starting the same way it started in match 1, but let's see now when they have charged super, will the situation be any different? We see Hank charging his attack, Salty there to cover him, Lava Fair duking giving Boyan.
Okay.
I think Marco and Alka maybe even have an opportunity to go here, but they are just respecting that Jae-Young heals too much, because they are so strong. Jae-Young is just standing there and healing. Boyan actually throwing a few good shots. They are low in HP, but Hank is full, and they are just not being able to fight that fight right there. The map will start shrinking soon, and when that happens, it's the perfect opportunity for PG Shadow to actually go in and to utilize that Hank
White
damage.
Dragons are not in a good position right now. This
Definitely
is the
not.
position that made them fall back. The last 2 times they lost the rounds.
Oh, it's over. Team PG Shadow will take this round for themselves. Marco is the only one left, but even if standing in the wall as Meeple, he just cannot outdamage 2 of the players of Team PG Shadow. So we have another tie, and will White Dragons be able to come out of it this stronger, or will PG Shadow again find a way to go around their position and just score the victory?
Let's see. Straight to the action. Shadow is spinning move. His signature spinning move.
Let's see. Salty is there always to heal them, to support them. Now Boyan is pretty good situation, but those heals from Jae-Young are so strong, and they just all the damage they are pulling off to. Oh my god, Lava Fair is very low. He's been taken down. Great opportunity for Team White Dragons, and I think it's their round to win right now. After that, they only win 1 more. Will they be able to do it? Such a bad move, such a bad position from Lava Fair. He shouldn't have been standing there alone. He knows that Shadow has no way of supporting him, only Jae-Young, and now I think Hank and Jae-Young just don't have enough damage to actually clear this fight, even if they got the perfect opportunity for something like that. Now Marco forcing Shadow's attacks, taking one, but again Shadow is low, the map has shrunk, the poison started, Alka using that wall. Let's see Hank be taken down, and Salty is the last one remaining. Luckily for PG Shadow, Team White Dragons don't have a single supercharge, while Salty has remained with his super active. So White Dragons only need one more round and only one more lucky kill, maybe on a Lava Fair again. He's the one they should be
Yeah, if
targeting.
Alka can manage to get to Lava Fair sooner, this will go in a different direction.
Yeah, they basically all they need to do is use Buster to actually block those shots and then try to force an error from TPG Shadow. Exactly like this, when they corner them,
cornered.
when they put them in a bad situation, bad spot, then it's much easier for them to deal damage. And we can see that they are exactly there now, Shadow being able to actually withdraw for that bad situation, but when the map starts shrinking, it will be much tougher for them. Look at them taking damage now. Shadow is alone. Will they be able to support him? Shadow needs to be taken down fast, but he's actually taking the first kill. Oh my god, so unlucky for Marco. They are left alone, and I think PG Shadow has this. There is no way they can get out of this, even though most of the brawlers from PG Shadow are low. Just Alka and the other bro from White Dragons don't have enough damage. This was such a great opportunity for actually White Dragons to win this, because Hanks was so far from his team. He was alone, he was outnumbered, but they were just took one wrong turn, didn't have enough time to support Marco. And
yeah, I think they should have kept them packed in the corner, put more pressure to it, because as soon as Marco went out, I mean, as soon as
Shadow being taken down. Will White Dragons get this? Finally, great opportunity for them. Buster is going in. Ruffs cannot shoot any more shots. Boyan has a super. They need to secure at least one kill for this to be over, and that's it. Oh my god, what a turnaround. White Dragons will lead 2-0 after this. Oh my god, this round ended so fast, and White Dragons are 2-0 in this series. They basically have 3 match points till the remaining time of this series. Salty, Shadow, Lava Fair played this very well, but White Dragons found their opportunities, found those lucky kills or misplays that happened, and after Shadow has been taken care of, it was so easy for them to win this. So great job, great start from White Dragons. Basically, they only need one map till the remaining of this series, and they have secured their spot in Budapest finals.
Salty is a star player, which is
Salty did the most healing. That's insane amounts of healing. Basically, all he did there was stand next to his teammates, and the heal were auto activated. So he did what he could to keep them alive, but a few times lucky LXV affair just wasn't in the right spot, and after he has been taken care of, those heals weren't sufficient enough to provide anything for his team. So White Dragons starting very strong. I didn't actually expect this. I thought this situation will be more maybe evenly distributed, maybe one team getting one map, then the other team getting the other one, but such a great and strong start from White Dragons is actually securing them for the Brawl Ball map, where they can finish everything, get their ticket to Budapest, and enjoy in the finals of Telekom Esports Championship.
yeah, we
Let's
saw
see.
some amazing matches on this Brawl Ball map. We'll see what will happen today with these two amazing teams.
Pinhole Punt is the map. Lumi, Mina and Byron taken out. Let's see, Keith. Probably Oli. Oli is great here. I don't think they will let Oli through. Yeah, Oli is being banned. And let's see. Jae Young being banned right now because he did so much healing last game. They are just respecting the pick so much. Maple for Marco, probably.
I think they banned him just so he can be a star player in the opposing team.
Okay, they want the victory and the star player
Exactly.
for themselves.
Yeah.
Maple, first pick. Let's see.
Mr. Nono. Mr. Maple Nono.
No, Mr. No. Let's see what will boys from PG Shadow take. PG Shadow has a player called Shadow, probably the team name inspired by their main player, or at least team leader. Let's see how will they handle this map, what they have in store for us for this Brawl, for this pinhole punt.
Or we get teleported.
Maple is actually great for starting the fights. Ooh, Meg! Meg is the little girl who can summon a great big robot, and then when she goes into the mecha, she deals insane amounts of damage, has the maybe highest HP of all the brawlers, and it's so hard for her to fall down. Ot is actually a very good brawler to help her succeed, charge those first shots, summon the
Stay
mecha,
alive.
and cover or at least disable one of the brawlers who can actually take her down, and then Meg can basically take down all three of them at once or just take the ball inside of the goal. So that is a great opportunity. Also, if Otis has been found in 1-1 situation in front of the enemy goals, he can just silence the enemy, take the balls, and easily walk inside the goal like nothing ever happened. Like
Hank the Frank.
definitely. And now let's see the two remaining picks of Team White Shadow. They are always, when open on these kind of maps, taking Buster, taking Meeple, and the third pick will be different. This time, instead of Byron, who has been banned, they don't want Boyan to have Byron again. They have Amber.
Ooh, Icky Sticky Licky Tongue.
Let's see, will Amber be...
Squeaky for the PG Shadow.
Will Amber be actually a good replacement for Boyan? Will she be able to provide that gap and provide that spot? And Squeak, okay, very interesting composition from PG Shadow. I love Squeak, but he's not the strongest brawler in carrying that ball, in providing those goals, in providing those opportunities, and with
This is a do or die.
he has highest amount of HP, but that HP melts so fast. Let's see, Boyan already almost being taken down.
But Amber did a lot of damage also on Salty and Shadow.
And she's now throwing her fluid casket. If it gets burnt, then Shadow will probably almost burn to the 0 HP.
Well,
First kill on Shadow, amazing. Okay, we can see that Boyan cannot play only Byron. He is good on more than one brawler at least, so far as we saw today. But nothing has been decided yet. All the teams need a goal, and that's the only thing that matters here. Shadow already being burnt, already on low HP. Lava Fair has the ball, trying to pass it to Salty. Meg is in her mecha. Let's see, can she actually pull the ball on the opponent's side of the court? Alka dealing damage, but not being able to burn anyone. I don't think that we can actually see a clear goal or see a clear opportunity until the obstacles have been cleared. 1 minute remaining. They are in a pretty bad situation now, PG Shadow. Boyan actually, oh my god, what an outplay. Amazing, super from Boyan. That Buster really did his job.
Is taken down. Let's see if
I don't think Marco will be able to post the ball. The PG Shadow boys already respawned, and one of their teammates is actually missing. Alka coming just now. No one can take down those obstacles, and I see Boyan is surrounded. 3 people on him. Salty, even though they took down his mecha, is still alive and still doing damage, and they are still not able to take him down. Salty, in the end, taking down Amber, and I think PG Shadow will finally get a breather. They will move away from their starting point and maybe get an opportunity to pass down further in the field. Boyan going in, he has a super, he took down one brawler. Oh, this is a great opportunity. Alka doing insane amounts of damage. The ball has been down. Marco needs to pass it to Boyan. Boyan scores! 20 seconds until the end of the match. White Dragons are leading, and they are only one map away from victory.
What is happening?
Oh my god, will this be a clear sweep? Will White Dragons secure their spot in the final?
Oh my god!
2 seconds before the end, Salty scored a goal after his mecha has been taken. he had just right amount of HP to survive and to score the goal. Oh my god. White Dragon's dreams are falling down the drain.
I mean, now the PG Shadow knows they can do it. They know they can be more aggressive, and I think they will be more aggressive now.
This is also so nerve-wracking, and basically the tension starts to build now. You were so close to victory, you were so close to ending it. You practically saw that game in your hand as over, and now if PG Shadow actually turns this around, then that can be a big mental blow to White Dragons, and I really want to see how will they deal with it. Have they forgot about it, or will that goal torture them until the end of the series? And I think it will. 8 seconds left. Will they be able to survive? Salty showing the ball. Will
This
Lava
is
Fair
what
be
you
able to
said
shoot? No,
about the
2 seconds
Salty.
left. No, it will be a tie.
You
Oh my
said
god.
when Meg summons this robot, she's just impossible to take down.
She's so tanky, so beefy, so strong. Every time she summons it again, he's full HP. After they take him down, she's
Well, it's
still
full.
as the rider present on the battlefield. And White Dragons were so close, but just couldn't pull it through. Just 2 seconds.
Well, still a draw is better than lose, because they were close to getting another goal in their net.
Definitely. Let's see now. Marco trying to deal damage. Alka went so deep for Salty, trying to throw that casket, but still shield doesn't have super. Survived at 60 HP.
left.
Boya not being able to take down Lava Fair. Boya will be taken down, and great opportunity for PG Shadow to actually reclaim the battlefield, push the ball further, and contest this goal in a much bigger way. Again, Alka taken down. Oh my god. PG Shadow looks like a completely different team from the last round. They were cornered in the base, completely surrounded. White Dragons were leading the charge, and right now everything has changed. Did that goal actually change something in White Dragons' head?
Ooh, Ember, let's see if they can utilize. Oh, they cannot.
Salty can go in the goal with the ball, and they can. Oh, what a shot! This was a kick that actually bounced two
From the
times,
box,
double
yeah.
bounce goal. Amazing shot, and I think White Dragons are in a really bad situation. If they drop this Brawl ball, they do get 2 more chances, but I see that PG Shadow is pulling a completely different game after that goal. And I think Salty may even be able to score now. It's over. Oh my
And
god.
it's all over.
PG Shadowed, kicked it into 5th gear. They are steaming, full charge ahead. They are.
Yeah, this Meg is
Oh
absolutely
my god.
incredible.
Oh my god. They realized that White Dragons are actually on a bit of a down spiral. They are just plummeting. Their gameplay is not up to par to the level of gameplay needed, and they took their opportunity, scored a goal, and finished this map in their favor. So PG Shadow are back on track, but they cannot make any mistakes. They need to win everything
See
until
how
the end of the
they
series.
isolate the Amber, and they are putting pressure on her while Marco and Boyan are struggling against Lava Fair alone.
Definitely, and Boyan on that Buster. Let's see, will he be able to do anything? He has a super, he can block the shots from Meg and from
Yeah, he has to take charge.
Otis,
has
but he
to-
cannot block Squeak's slimes, so it will be hard for him to actually do something here. He's trying to block, but he's not blocking anything. Squeak is taking him down. Salty is the only one remaining on the left side, but still they are not able to take him down. Will he heal up or not? Alka going in, trying to deal damage, throwing that gadget, but not being able to deal enough for Salty. And PG Shadow are taking their time, starting slowly, building the pressure, building the momentum, and if the ball gets passed to Salty, who is even... Oh! This was perfect. Oh my god, this was so well done. Salty is in a perfect spot with that super to actually score a goal. And I told you maybe yesterday, I think, that even if you let someone even 1 second on the right spot to score a goal, then that will exactly happen. And now Lava Fair, I think, will score another. Marco is unable to do anything. Will they be able to take down Boyan? Boyan is hanging on to his dear life, but it's only a matter of time until...
Yeah, they are taking it easy now. They are
After
leading
that
with a
first
goal.
goal of PG Shadow, White Dragons look like a completely different team. It's so mentally nerve-wracking when you lose the map on just 1.5 seconds. Oh my god, he has everything turned on PG Shadow. Let's see, I think White Dragons
wait,
need...
the White Dragons are...
They need at least an extension of this map for them to recoup, to forget about that, to okay, and they will get it. They will get Marco is full HP. He's waiting, waiting. He's scoring. They just wanted to secure enough time for the obstacles to clear, because they have a clear advantage after everything has been cleared, because Buster can actually protect the entire team with that super, and if they carry the ball close enough, then it's much easier to score it. Now Buster pulling down Salty with low HP but trapped in a cage of Maple, has been taken down. Now Bojan needs to step up with that super, needs to protect his teammates. Alka is full HP but doesn't have super available. Salty is back, right back in his mecha saddle as well. Shadow be taken down, Bojan is going leading the charge. Will White Dragons be able to pull it off? 30 seconds on the clock, Bojan being taken down, Salty low on HP, Marco taking him down, Lava Fair very low on HP, 2 versus 1, but Shadow is very healthy and very able to defend. So I don't think PG Shadow doesn't have an opportunity for a goal, but will White Dragons be able to turn it around, or we will get another tie? A bad super from Maple. Let's see. Oh no! Yes!
Oh my god,
White Dragons has tied the score. Oh my god, amazing pass right to Bojan, who had super ability, and he put the ball in the right angle, in the right spot, in the right place for them to take this round. This is a great situation for White Dragons because they were so mentally down after that round being lost on such an unlucky situation. This is exactly what they needed to get back into the game, get back on that level of gameplay, and with Bojan actually scoring that goal, I think they will play much better and much more confident than they played so far.
I think Bojan is the key with his protecting years.
Bojan's gameplay is working, entire team is working.
Yes, exactly. And you said that already. So Amber was having a nice control over there with her fire, and until Bojan stepped up with his shield. After that, it was all history.
Bojan has the ball, he has a super as well. Will he be able to pass the ball to Alka? Alka goal is open, Alka is trying to take the Salty down, but he's too healthy. Bojan there covering, will he be able to score it? Not yet, but everyone is low. Alka being taken down. Amber is...
This is a bad exchange.
Not a great brawler to go versus 2 or 3 opponents, and now PG Shadow has a breather, has time to regain their HP, and maybe with Salty getting that super even in opportunities to score the goal. Let's see. Shadow with Otis dealing insane amounts of damage. Now Salty has the ball. Lava Fair very low, trapped in a cage. Lava Fair will probably go down. Marco needs to be careful. Alka needs to support him. But Lava Fair has left the place, and now Salty has the ball. I think nothing is there to stop him. It's such a clear, such an easy and such a dominant performance from Salty. As soon as you leave that mag alone for even a second in front of the goal, then it's not looking bright for you. And also Maple being able to trap her in the cage, now using that opportunity to take her down. Alka has enough damage, she will probably take down Salty. Salty has no chance to survive. Bojan taking down Shadow. One more hit needed. Passing the ball to Bojan. Will Bojan be able to score? Probably will. And nothing is over yet. 1-1 on the score. 30 seconds left after the obstacles fall. Will PG Shadow score the next and remaining goal? Whoever scores next is the winner of this entire map. And if White Dragons score it, then it's the series for them. Amazing, amazing. Let's see, Alka is there, 12 seconds left, the obstacle will fall. Bojan needs just one clear shot of everything. He's shooting. Sooner than he shoots, he should have waited. Marco is there, but he doesn't have enough time.
I think this is a good call for Marco.
If Bojan waited only for 3 seconds, everything would be clear, the obstacles would fall, and he would have much clearer and much better shot. But they will need to find their opportunity. I think he thought that PG Shadow knew he will wait and expected something like that, and he wanted to surprise them, but just took that shot, missed, and now they are back at square zero.
I don't know why Marco went in versus 3 brawlers. Maybe he threw a
Oh,
game
this is a
right
great
now,
opportunity
so-
for PG Shadow. Will they take this map? Probably will. Squeak trying to shoot. Now, Salty has the ball. Passing down to Shadow. Shadow shooting, and it's over for PG Shadow. First map for them today. Oh my god, so unlucky for White Dragons. If Boyan waited for a few more seconds, then this could already be over. But right now, team PG Shadow has taken the first map and has taken the victory here. The Brawl Ball, so hectic with so many swings, left and right, team were leading, losing. Everything was unclear, but now finally PG Shadow has the victory and the first match point for White Dragons is wasted.
Yeah, this Machu Picchu Meg was it was amazing to watch. I really didn't understand she can be so overpowered.
Yeah, when
Because-
she's mecha, she's ultra strong. When she's just the little girl, then she basically cannot do anything. But it's
Yes,
really
but-
tricky.
But that's a long time because she can do ult. She can be big, and when the big guy dies, then she's again her. She isn't dead, and that can leave enough.
And in Brawl Ball, it's especially
In
strong
Brawl Ball,
because
yes.
even if you take her down, she stays healthy, alive, and she can shoot the ball right into the
and
goal.
that's the only thing she needs to do.
Definitely,
Good job,
PG Shadow did an amazing job here. They have their first victory, they have their first map. It's in their hands to try to do a reverse sweep on Team White Shadow. Gem Grab is the next map. That cap trap will be the playground of this Gem Grab, and let's see what will our brawlers, what will our players pick, what will they play. What will we see? Mina being taken care of. Oh, so unlucky for White Dragons. They were so close in multiple occasions. Even if one of those goals or 2 seconds or a
In
goal,
the first one, they were dominating, and then PG Shadow just threw around
only roughs
everything.
unable to play. Oh, Meeple. Now they left Byron, but they banned Meeple. So they are definitely taking a pick from Marco as well. They both banned Ruffs, even though that PG Shadow likes to play Ruffs more. Kit instantly taken. Let's see what else will we see.
Yeah, I can't even guess what will they play because they are good with such a wide spectrum of brawlers that I cannot guess.
Let's see. What else will we see here? Now it's time for Team White Dragons to take down two brawlers. Will they take Buster again? I don't think. Or yeah, Buster can actually work here. Will it be a first pick, or will they opt for something else? Will Boyan try to play Byron? Byron is also maybe not working very well here since there are so many obstacles. Will they have something else in store? Let's see. Two more picks that should pop up any second now from the side of White Dragons, and then 2 picks from PG Shadow. I'm really eager to see what will Shadow actually play. Deck Hank was very good. Hank can also be good here. Of course, this map on the screen is not that cap trap, don't be fooled. If he has a star on the middle and not the gem mine,
You
then
fool! You told on the start.
it's not a
which
gem
map
grab.
it is.
So let's see. I really like Minecart Madness. I don't know, do you know what map that is? It's a gem grab map where cards are actually traveling through the map, and if you stay on tracks,
Yeah, of course it hits you.
yeah,
the-
and
the
it deals
train and-
insane amounts
yeah,
of damage.
yeah.
Basically, can two-shot you. So I would love to see that map in any type of professional play or competitive play. But
Hashtag
since we are
Supercell,
not seeing
shout
any
out.
picks being done, I presume we'll be.
Will be teleported.
Into the
I'm
game.
sure. Actually, I'm sure.
Okay, Crow has showed up. Yay!
Maybe the tech crew is playing with us.
Okay, and do you know this brawler?
Crow? Yeah, I
Crow?
know Crow, but the Samurai Jack I don't know.
Samurai Jack is actually one of the strongest brawlers ever introduced into Brawl Stars. His name is Kenji. He was so OP when he got released that he's needed to be nerfed 3 times to actually to be fair versus other brawlers. And I really like to play him. He's very cool to actually play, and he's very interesting brawler. And I really like the composition from team PG Shadow, Kit, Crow, and Kenji. Amazing composition. On the other side, Gus, Lou, and Lily. Lily is basically the same thing as Kenji.
but
Lou,
less powerful.
Lily can actually be also really good. Kenji deals more damage because his attacks are AoE. He can actually hit multiple targets.
Oh, he's
at the
like
same time.
he has the.
He's
X
like
one.
Yasuo in League of Legends.
Yeah,
if
I
you
know
play
it.
League of Legends.
I actually played it in a practice match. He's the one that
Yes,
has
he
the
does the
X
cross attack.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's
I
insane.
actually
And he
know.
basically becomes invisible by doing
Invisible,
the
untargetable, and does the.
and after he does his attack, he returns to the same spot he started the attack from. It's insane.
He's
insane.
like Yona and Yasuo. in
Yes,
League of Legends.
basically a mix of those two. Definitely Kenji here, a force to be reckoned with, and the player actually playing Kenji is Shadow, of which his team is actually having his name in the team name. So, oh my god, right now White Dragons have taken the gems. Will they have enough? No, they need 2 more. Kenji not being able to respond using that super, but not dealing any damage. Alka almost to fall down, but one was there to heal, to protect, to take that damage for himself. Now Marco doing insane job with Lily. She needs to take down Crow, but Salty is there trying to do damage. Oh my god, amazing damage from Lou. Nice kill. They have 1 gem free, but they will lose another one. Now Shadow taken down. Will Lava Fair be taken down? I think they need to start this slow. Salty is there. They only need to wait a few more seconds for the gem to appear, and Alkaka has taken it.
countdown has
White
begun.
Dragons are running to the base, or at least trying to deal as much damage as they can on Shadow.
10 seconds countdown.
Yeah, let's see. Marco is in great spot. Amazing Lily outplay. Nice damage. Lava Fair going in, but Crow cannot take 2 players down. And even though if Alpha would eventually die off from the poison, there isn't enough time on the clock, and White Dragons are amazingly taking this further round. The team composition from GG Shadow was superb. We saw that Kit was there, always supporting Kenji, always buffing him up, healing, doing damage. And it just wasn't enough. White Dragons were playing so good that even that composition couldn't stand a chance in this first Brawl Ball.
Yeah, Marco did an astounding job with the control. He was always in the enemy lines. He was always at the right place.
Oh, Kit taking 1 kill, we should be able to take down another. No, Crow actually doing enough damage, but PG Shadow has lost 2 gems of the side of White Dragons, and they are starting to recoup. Look at Kenji trying to...
Kenji is so aggressive.
Yeah, you need to play Kenji aggressively, and you need to take all the highlights, all the spotlights on yourself and to force the team. Ooh, Kit, nice super, she will deal enough damage, but Kenji not being able to take down anyone, now taking those 2 gems, but I think Marco will finish him off. Let's see if he is still alive. Yes, he's still alive, 4000 HP. He took the gems and is running back to the base. Now Salty taking the damage. Boyan there, but Boyan with Gus just can't do anything.
This is crazy. Kenji having the gems, it's such an awesome tactic. He can run, he can hide. He can
Yeah, but he only has
slay.
2, and it's unlucky. The gem carrier is actually Lava Fair, who has 5, and he will look for an opportunity to jump with the super, collect all the gems on the map, and just run back to base. PG Shadow now has enough gems to start the countdown. 10 seconds left. Marco trying to deal damage on Salty, but he is not his main target. Boyan has took down shots. Salty is down.
Oh my
Kenji
God,
with the super. Now Boyan not being able to damage Lava Fair, but the gems on the other people have fallen down. And I don't think that White Dragons actually have enough gems to start the countdown themselves. They will need to wait it out, or they need to defend from this PG Shadows push.
It's 8-8. Ooh, Salty went in the...
Oh my god, amazing heal from Gus. He actually protected one of his teammates, but against Kenji it just wasn't enough. Even that Gus heal and Gus super isn't enough to do anything, so PG Shadow will
we'll
almost
take this one.
certainly protect those gems and tie the score in this gem grab as well. Kenji at the end taking a kill on Alka, but it just doesn't matter because PG Shadow already secured the win. 1-1, last round of gem grab. If White Dragons take this, everything
It's
is
over.
over. So PG Shadow needs to bring another AAA game on the field.
Imagine the pressure on both teams. The White Dragons have to win to prevail. PSG have to win to have another shot to go to the finals. This is an amazing matchup.
Let's see, Boyan actually taking the gems. Salty is low on HP. They will probably take him down. Only 60 HP left. Will he use the super? No, he will save it for the next time. And White Dragons actually clearing the map. Shadow is the only one there actually taking a fight he probably shouldn't have taken. Will Salty go in? No. PG Shadow needs to wait for their third member. Shadow actually has a super right now. He's already charging in. Now Alkalka doing amazing damage. Two brawlers already dead. Now Shadow is the only one remaining. Boyan low on HP, but Shadow doesn't have a super, so he won't be able to... Oh, he took down Boyan. He had two shots actually. What a mistake from Boyan. They basically gave all those gems away to Team PG Shadow, and I think they had a perfect opportunity to actually contest this map, but after they have given all those gems to PG Shadow, I think it's not looking bright for them. Marco now not being able to take down Kenji, now finally doing the finishing move, but Lava Fair has 10 gems and Alkalka is unable to stop him. 5 seconds left, PG Shadow will tie the score.
Okay,
and we
Alkalka.
will go into the third and final map of the series, so this will be a true best. Oh no, what happened? They lost some kind.
The two gems were on the other brawler, which they took down.
Oh,
and now
I
they're
didn't see it.
actually in the fight for the.
There was
win.
only like 2 seconds left on the timer and I already thought
Yeah, it
it's
was
so...
nine
Oh my
gems on
God.
Lava Fair and the 2 gems on Shadow, I think.
Oh my god, oh my god. Shadow taken
Will they prevail now?
down, but 5 seconds left. Lava Fair
Come on,
has
Boyan.
enough HP to survive. Boyan just can't deal enough damage. Marco should be there sooner, and they just delayed the inevitable. PSG Shadow taking the second map after decisive victory on the first 2 maps.
Yeah.
After 2-0 for White Dragons and 3 match points, they have again came into a situation where everything can turn against them, and if PG Shadow continues to play like this, continues to actually dominate
amazing
on these
matches.
maps, then it's all over for White Dragons. Oh my god, what a game, what a match.
These semifinals are on fire.
Oh my god, oh my god. Very well played from PG Shadow. Such a great performance. Kit and Kenji were actually great combo here, but Lava Fair was actually so focused. He didn't took any risks. He didn't make any mispositions, unlike Boyan, who actually on the start lost like 6 or 7 gems, and he just didn't let that happen and enabled his team to actually succeed here, because both Kenji and Kit are great at fighting, great at defending, and great at providing him enough space and time to protect those gems. So let's see what will be the 5th and final map of today. Let's see what map will decide the destiny of these teams, who will have the last remaining spot in the finals. Heist, Kaboom Canyon. Okay, this will be very interesting. This map can be really, really hard to play and really hard to contest. And especially now when the Heist mode actually got those shields, it will be very, very hard to actually win this easily like before. Let's see, what will they pick now? What will they decide to do? Everything can happen now. Do you think is White Shadow actually shaken from these 2 losses?
White Dragons,
White Dragons, they had 3 match points.
Well, I think they are. I mean, I think that's why Boyan slipped and lost those 7 gems so early in the game. I think they are phased ever since the ball, and then we can see that in their play. I hope they can snap out of it and step up, because they are not playing bad. But you can see the gap between first game and this 4th game we just saw. You can see the gap.
Definitely, definitely. After that Brawl Ball, somehow everything has changed. Even though they make few good moves, it's more errors that they do than great plays.
Exactly.
And it might be experience problem or focus problem, or they just don't have the right response in the right moment on the play style of PG Shadow.
Yeah, maybe they just lost some motivation after 2 consecutive losses. Hopefully they bounce back from that.
Kaze, Mina and Chuck are being taken out. Chuck is the choo-choo guy.
Chuck Prvak, yeah.
Let's see what will boys from White Dragons ban. It's really hard on them now. I think it's much bigger pressure on them right now than on PG Shadow, even though PG Shadow played 2 maps with basically having, if they lose, it's over. So that kind of stress, I never felt it in the game on the side of PG Shadow. They just played like they just started. It doesn't matter who will go into the finals. We will play tomorrow again. No need to stress it out.
I mean, they already won. They snapped Foot Esports from the tournament. So they.
While on the side of Ice Shadow, I could basically see in their gameplay that every time they made a mistake, that mistake followed them in the few next moves as well. And in the movement, and in the ability control, in the map control, and everything else. So you can basically see how inexperienced on the big stage maybe are the players from White Dragons. Cordelius, Amber, and let's see what else will they take. Also, it would be good to see the bans on the side of Team White Dragons. Let's see. Kaze, definitely good brawler to be taken out of the final match. Mina as well. From, I think, yesterday, people could actually unlock a new brawler, Ziggy, who was just introduced into Brawl Stars.
Yeah, Ziggy Stardust.
Yeah, but I don't think that actually anyone will be able to play him, because most of the people don't even have him yet. You have like 1% chance to get him into the first box open in the event, and actually to be able to secure him you need like 28 out of the 30 wins during the event. So it's really hard, it's really tricky, but I'm sure most of the players will be able to pull it off. If not, a lot of lucky ones will show up. I'll also have Ziggy in early access. So Ziggy will not show today, but something else will. Will we be finally able to see the bans, to see the picks? Is anything happening? Let's see. So far it was everything great. We didn't get teleported even once into the game. Okay. This is Draco. Draco is so strong.
Yeah, I remember Draco.
Draco is unkillable. He's the brawler who activates the gadget, and he stays alive in 1 HP without anyone being able to defeat him.
Like 3 number, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He rides his dragon spitting out firewood, whatever, and you can kill him. He's unstoppable, menace. We'll see.
Okay,
what the
teleport
other team-
incoming. Let's see what will they play. Bonnie, Miko, and Crow on Boyan. Completely different brawlers than everything we saw today from White Dragons. Will this be a winning composition or the composition of doom? Will White Dragons prevail, or will PG Shadow do a reverse sweep and take this victory for themselves and secure a spot in final? Lava fair lower HP, but he's healing on the Draco. Boyan and Marco duking it off. Let's see, will Marco and Miko be able to take down Lava Fair? I don't think he will. Draco is just so strong, so beefy, so damaging, and he got a free reign on the save. You can see that on the left side of the map there is a button that you actually press by standing on it, which activates the shield. Let's see. Damage has been done both on save of White Dragons and both to save of PG Shadow, but so far White Dragons are leaking more damage. The shield has been activated. Damage won't be leaking anymore. Okay, Shadow finally on the save. Okay, another shield.
Let's see if Alka can put the pressure.
Yeah, Shadow now coming to defend. Will he be able to do it? Oh my god, I think this is over. Yeah,
Marco.
Nothing is stopping Shadow from destroying this save. And PG Shadow are only 1 map away from the spot in the finals in Budapest. Oh my god, this started
What
slowly.
a turnaround there.
Took some time to cook, took some time to reveal, but after PG Shadow started playing, then everything is over, and I think that White Dragons are on the brink of extinction.
Yeah, I mean they started with 2-0-2, two losses, and now they are turning it around. I don't think we'll ever see the Dragons again.
Oh my god. Lava Fair using that gadget, 1 HP, survived. Shadow low on HP, Alka trying to do something on that Bonnie, jumping away but being taken down. And PG Shadow will have a free reign on the save of White Dragons. Let's see. They are trying to defend, but he already leaked 25% damage.
That's like.
Salty is the only one alive. Oh my god, such a
But
misplay.
White Dragons didn't utilize the opportunity at all.
No, I think this is over. Ember will do insane amounts of damage now. Salty is there to cover. Fire is burning.
This
Lava
after
Fair
burn
is
from
there.
Ember is for
Yeah.
this map, for this
Basically, even if you
mode.
take her down, then the damage is still happening.
Yeah,
The damage is
and-
still
and
going.
I think it's like 5 to 10%, which is a lot in this.
Yeah,
in this mode.
Draco is coming. Super is turned on. He is dealing insane damage amounts of Boyan, but he didn't activate the gadget in time. But only 20% damage left. Look at the save burning, and it's over. PG
White
Shadow
Dracos.
are in the finals. Budapest, we are coming. They're cheering. They are. They have secured their spot, and
Salty for the star playing
and-
again.
as the time progressed, White Dragons started looking far worse than they started from, and it's all over.
Maybe they should be called Pale Dragons.
A reverse sweep from PG Shadow. Shadow, Lava Fair, and Salty are in the finals. Oh my god. They surprised Foot Esports yesterday, and they surprised White Dragons today, which had 2-0 lead. They almost scored the first map on Brawl, and after that they only needed one map.
It was
but
all downfall.
That 2 seconds were just more than enough time for PG Dragons to score the goal, and after that everything has fallen, everything has crashed. Their dream is lost. They only have next year to wait and to hope, prepare and practice to show up when they need to.
They can go to Budapest only as tourists now.
They can bring us as well. I would love to show up there. Okay, boys and girls, that's it from our matches today. We know our finalists. We know everything. PG Shadow has secured the spot in my name and in Tomo's name. Thank you very much. We will be or not be joining you in Budapest, but definitely there is a lot more action happening on this channel right here. Amy will lead you through the schedule and everything cool happening. So from us two, be seeing you. Enjoy the rest of the day and keep following us.
What an amazing series, you guys. Wow, PG Shadow actually came through in the end, as we were all suspecting by how they dealt with Foot Esports in the quarterfinals. Amazing, amazing. I'm so glad that White Dragons also showed us what they can do, and they still did get a piece of the prize pool because everybody who's in the semifinals has secured their piece. But the reality is PG Shadow and Ninjago are going to Budapest. They're going to the grand finals, the LAN finals in Budapest, Hungary in November, which you all will be watching next month. Yes, there will be a bit of time, a bit of a break until then, but we here at TEC are continuing with all the other games that we have. We've already sent our CS2 finalists. Now we have our Brawl Stars finalists, and we're still looking for the League of Legends teams and, of course, Rocket League. So congratulations once again to Ninjago and to PG Shadow. We had had an amazing series here today, full of excitement. I was so happy to see how this played out. And yeah, also congratulations to ZZZ and White Dragons. They are getting the third and fourth spot, which is basically the same prize. But as I said, the most amazing experience is the experience of the LAN finals, where you get to see everybody, where you get to experience all that hype, all that anxiety too, which completely changes the way you play and the way you interact and communicate. So congratulations to Ninjago and PG Shadow. We'll be seeing you in Budapest next month. Thank you so much to everybody in the production. Thank you to Supreme Nexus, to Smoto, to Lavek, and to Inder for being our casters again this season of TEC for Brawl Stars. We appreciate you a lot. We hope to see you again next season. And of course, thank you so much to Sony PlayStation, the partner on this project, which allows us to see all these amazing players, upcoming stars, pros, everyone coming together and playing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow back with round 5 of Swiss for League of Legends. Have a great weekend, and bye.